Tonight we have the brand new reveal of Deck Build Pack Glorious Victor's most anticipated theme, the Raise Moon archetype. So let's get right into it and let's take a ride. And we are going to be looking at Raise Moon Veil Celio. She's a level 7 light spellcaster effect monster with 2100 attack and 2100 defense. And you can only use this card's name's third effect once per turn. When you draw this card, you can reveal it to special summon it. And if this card is in your hand, you can place one other card from your hand or face of field on the bottom of the deck, special summon this card. And during the main phase, quick effect, you could draw one card. You cannot add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activate this effect, except by drawing them. So having a brand new boss monster for a theme that just says, if you draw this card, you can special summon it. And just having all the cards say you can draw one card is absolutely insane. But let's get into the other cards because this deck has a lot of surprises. Next up, we have the Raise Moon Elegant Carol. She's a level 7 dark zombie effect monster with 1400 attack and 1400 defense. When you draw this card, you could reveal it, special summon it, and you could normal summon this card without tributing, but its original attack becomes 700. Now this is like Fusilier the Dragon, the dual mode beast, so this is another card on the lines of that. And if this card is normaled or special summoned from the hand, you could draw one card. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of this turn except light Exceed monsters. You can not add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activate this effect except by drawing them. Now, this is the main gimmick of the deck, making it where you cannot search your deck, you have to draw it. So a lot of the draw spells are very useful, especially for this theme itself. Now, after that, we have Raise Moon Wings Rappy. She's a level 7 Earth Beast effect monster with 700 attack and 2100 defense. And when you draw this card, you could reveal it to special summon it. If this card is normaled or special summoned from the hand, you could draw one card. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except light Exceed monsters, and you cannot add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activated this effect except by drawing them. And the third effect is once per opponent's turn, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves, Exceed summon one light rank 7 light monster. And there are quite a bit of them overall, and in my honest opinion, you can Exceed summon into a number 7 Lucky Straight or even a Chronomaly C6, Chronomaly Alandis, which is absolutely crazy to think about that you can just make a lot of light exceeds on the opponent's turn if you really need. Then after that, we have Raise Moon Blade Shayna. She's a level 7 Wind Warrior effect monster with 2800 attack and 2400 defense, and you can only use this card's name's third effect once per turn. When you draw this card, you could reveal it, special summon it. If this card is special summoned by its first effect, you could target one monster your opponent controls, place it on the bottom of the deck, or you could discard this card, draw one card, and you cannot add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activated this effect by drawing them. Now, this is a one that doesn't follow the pattern, really, of just being able to draw one just randomly. This one, you have to discard itself, so it's kind of like a one-for-one upstart goblin. Overall, really useful, and in my honest opinion, this is definitely one that you need to see as soon as possible. Next up, we have the Raise Moon Lamp Crosier. It's a level 7 Fire Dragon effect monster with 2800 attack and 700 defense, and you can only use this card's name's third effect once per turn. When you draw this card, you could reveal it, special summon it, and if this card is special summoned by its first effect, you can target one spell and trap card your opponent controls, place it to the bottom of the deck. Overall, spell and trap card removal, very useful. And then you can discard this card to draw one card. And you cannot add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activated this effect except by drawing them. So just being able to have two cards that say discard to draw is absolutely great, but this one will invoke fear in players. The Raise Moon Star Squeeze. The level 7 Water Aqua effect monster with 700 attack and 1400 defense. The turtle has invoked a lot of fear so far, and honestly, this is going to be one of the more annoying cards to go against because you cannot add cards from the deck to the hand during the duel you activated this card's effect except by drawing them. Now, the reason why this card's going to invoke fear is because of this form and the Exceed form, But the first effect is quick effect. You could discard this card, activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. So if you draw 2, you can just do both. You cannot special summon from the extra deck until the end of the next turn, except light Exceed monsters. Also, this turn, each time a card is added to your opponent's hand, except by drawing it, draw 1 card, or you just draw 1 card. The Maxi or the Molcharmy-like card that we've been waiting for adding cards from the deck to the hand is absolutely crazy, and this is just an honorary Molcharmy that's a turtle that just says, I will do whatever it takes just to stop you from doing whatever you want to do, so be careful of what you search. And then after that, we have the brand new Raise Moon Sky Cleo No More Bets. She's a rank 7 light spellcaster Exceed effect monster with 2100 attack and 2100 defense that takes 2 level 7 Raise Moon monsters, and it cannot be used as a material for a fusion, Exceed, or link summon. I almost said synchro summon, but you can't really use Exceed monsters for synchro summoning. Now, this is because they don't want this card to be super polyed away into whatever the opponent has, so this card is going to be really sticky on the board. Now, this card gains effects while it's in the extra monster zone. It's unaffected by other card effects. When an opponent's activated card or effect resolves that includes an effect that adds a card from the deck to the hand, you can make this effect become draw 1 card. And then once per turn, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card to draw 1 card. And if this card is sent to the graveyard by your opponent, you can draw 1 card. So I feel like that this is the main card that you want to sit on in the extra monster zone constantly, because it just turns all search effects into draw 1 card. And on top of this, you definitely want to get a copy of your, which one was it? Your Rappy on the field, because you can just, if they remove 1, you can just summon out another one, so they have to try and remove it once again. So overall, this card is going to be the most annoying card in the whole entire deck that you have to deal with and go through probably multiples just to try and force your way through all your effects turning into draw 1. And then we have the Raise Moon Hope Squeeze Jackpot. This is a light rank 7 machine effect monster with 1400 attack and 2800 defense that takes 2 level 7 monsters. So being completely generic is completely dumbfounding for what this card does, as you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Your opponent's monsters cannot target monsters for attack except this one. So you have a 2800 defense wall that your opponent has to slam into. If this card is Exceed summon or a monster is special summon from the hand, you can detach any number of materials from this card, place that many cards your opponent controls on the bottom of the deck in any order. And each time your opponent makes a card leave their deck except by drawing them, you can attach the top card of their deck to this card. I'm getting a lot of vibes of a Kashtira, a Rise Heart to this, because any deck can summon this, and it doesn't really lock you, so you can just summon this in Kashtira. You have this every time that they search, you just take whatever you want, and I'm so glad that a card like Rise Heart is banned in the TCG, because you'd be able to just take everything of the opponents to just keep attaching and keep attaching until you have a card that has 5 million materials. Now, in my honest opinion, this card is absolutely perfect to slap a Zoops on top of. So if it has 15 materials, you have 16 right there, and that's 8 board wipes, which is absolutely insane to think about. But overall, the Exceed monsters in this deck, completely insane, and I have to say that they did a really good job with that. Next up, we have the Raise Moon, the City That Never Sleeps. It's a continuous spell card, and the first time each level 7 Raise Moon monster you control will be destroyed by card effect, it is not destroyed, and once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Place 1 card from your hand on the top or the bottom of the deck, then draw 1 card. Or if you control a spellcaster Raise Moon Exceed monster, you could draw 1 card. And once per turn, during the end phase, shuffle all Raise Moon cards in your graveyard and banishment into the deck. Now, this is absolutely crazy to think about, and just being able to shuffle all the Raise Moon cards back into the deck just makes it where you could just play more slot machines once again. Now, I definitely have to say that this is the best field or continuous spell that has ever been printed, like how Madolches had Madolche Chateau in their field spell form. But having a continuous spell version, just saying that automatically on the end phases, is ridiculous at the end of the day, and it even puts your Xseed monsters back into the deck. And then finally we have the Glitter of Raise Moon. It is a brand new continuous trap card, and you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. You cannot add cards from the deck to the hand during the duel. You activate this card's first and second effect except by drawing them. Special summon one Raise Moon Xseed monster from your extra deck, and if you do, attach this card to it. Then you can shuffle all Raise Moon cards in your graveyard into the deck. Or you could banish this card from your graveyard to draw one. So, like, you could just be able to special summon out your Celio here and just attach it as material. And then you could just banish it to draw one. And then during the end phase, this just puts it back into the deck. So literally, Trap Trick is a perfect card for this. Overall, this archetype is absolutely insane, and it has grabbed my attention with how toxic it could be, and definitely one deck to look out for, especially against Xenovader Delta, because this deck actually counters that deck if they don't have any cards in their deck. So overall, I want to know what you guys think about the brand new Raise Moon archetype, because this stuff is absolutely insane, and I cannot wait for it to release in the TCG, because I think this is going to be the deck that I will choose from the 3 archetypes. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, hit that like button down below. And if you want to see future content from my channel, hit that subscribe button as well. And YouTube is really stingy on things, so hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I upload. And I would like to give a shout out to my channel members, FGH, for helping support the channel. And if you want to do so as well, it's only 99 cents a month. You can also join the Discord server down in the description below. There's a link that is linked to it that you can join and talk to other users of the community. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.